I am a mum of 3. I used to say 3 teenagers, but now they're growing so quickly, they're actually 3 young adults. I know I see some of you looking, so I will share their ages with you. Write that question out from now. They're 16, 18 and 21. Now, I think I've got a slightly different career to everyone else because I kind of started my career when I was 26 and all of my children were 5 and under. And I was doing acting, modelling and dance and they were coming along with me. Then I went into the corporate world. And then I'd say about 5 years ago, I started an organisation called Lioness Ladies, which is a women's support network, which at the time, louder? At the time, I felt that I needed to speak with other women about what they were going through with their children, work-wise, health-wise, just that initial support. My family, my close family, like my mum and brothers, they don't live in London, they're in Manchester. So my friends have become my support. And without a lot of my friends, I wouldn't have taken the career moves that I've taken because I needed support with my children. So I started Lioness Ladies 5 years ago, it'll be 5 years in February. We meet once a month and we have dinner and I bring in speakers like the lovely speakers here, authors, we talk about health, we talk about youth. We've actually got an email that goes around with opportunities for young people, jobs, training and events. Now, after running Lioness Ladies, I started it was running for about a year. I have a passion for community, women and families. And I found myself running as a candidate in election. So I done an 11-month campaign and it was one of the most amazing times of my life. Spoke to probably about 3,000 to 4,000 people in the area that I live, which is a lot. If you want to learn more about being a candidate, come and speak to me after, because there is so much in there, but it was an amazing experience. Now, having run in election, I didn't actually win election, I came 3rd. But what it done was it enabled me to see that there's so many different people in the community that needed support in different areas, workshops, events. So what I done was I applied for funding and I won it. It was like £10,000. And I ran projects, events for everyone from children with disabilities, carers, young people, the elderly, disadvantaged mums. So everyone in your community got something out of that project. After that, I was actually awarded a Make a Difference award from Sir Steve, which is the Mayor of Lewisham. That set me on a whole new journey. I actually shadowed a Safety Neighbourhood meeting where I live. Do you know about Safety Neighbourhood meetings, everyone? Yeah. Okay, so it's a group of committed volunteers that sit down with the police and we will discuss 3 priorities for the police where you live. And this happens in every borough. So I shadowed a meeting and I realised that around that meeting there was no young people, there was no mums. Everyone was of the older generation and talking about the younger generation and talking about mums and how our children, like single mums, how our children are just running up and down and creating trouble on the stairwells of blocks. So I actually asked, how can I join? And I joined. And 3 months later, I became the chair of that meeting and I went on to chair it for 4 years. And the one thing I would say is that in order to know what's going on in your community, you need to go to one of those meetings. What we read in the press is not always what is happening in our community. And you know, we're talking about an hour, 2 hours of your time once every 3 months. Those meetings are not that regular. This year I became the chair of the police advisory group for Lewisham as a borough. So now I'm borough-wide. And what we do as a group, again, we're committed volunteers, and what we do as a group is we look at the bridging the gap between the police and the community. So anything that happens within Lewisham Borough comes to me. So if there is a murder, if there is a taser incident, if there is a gang-related stabbing incident, then they will call myself. I will get in touch with every other member within that group and we will get that information out to the community as quickly as possible. One of the other things that we actually have opportunity to be involved in is the Section 60, which is when an incident has happened in the area and depending on what has happened, the age groups of, say an incident happened and it was between 16 and 18-year-olds. Anyone aged between 16 and 18 that fitted that description in that area would be stopped and searched for the next 24 hours. So we actually get to find out about that. And what that enables us to do is it enables to contact people like yourselves who've got young people